What's going on, good people of YouTube? Just out here enjoying a after work evening here in Savannah, Georgia. I find this is the best time to come out and ride actually down here in this heat, because this heat is something else. I thought our heat in Cincinnati was kind of back-breaking, but man, this one down here, this heat down here will put you on your behind. I know I discussed that in another video, but man, I can't not discuss the temperature down here. All right, I knew you was gonna do that. I guess that was one of the things I actually wanted to discuss too, was the heat down here, man. It's something else. The temperature change when you make a major move from the Midwest to the South. And I don't know if this is considered deep South, because we are below Atlanta and we're below Macon, where we're off kind of to the right and below, I guess you would call it southeast of Macon. But we right over here up above Brunswick, which is right above the Florida state line. And they ain't lying when they be talking about the heat and humidity that Florida and Georgia have. I'm only saying that because I've been down to Florida, down to Jacksonville a few weeks ago. And it was hot down there too. Now it's not like Las Vegas hot or Arizona hot. You know, out there I hear it's like 115 degrees or something like that. I don't know, it could be 120, but either way, it takes some getting used to, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll go outside, like when we first got here, I'd be outside for a little while, and it would literally drain me. It would literally drain me. I would go inside, I would get a cup of ice water or something like that, and I would be out for the count. I wouldn't go to sleep or pass out or anything, but it would I would just be done for the evening. Let's just say that. It's to kind of kick off your shoes, put on your house shoes, turn on TV or YouTube or whatever it is, browse on your phone until you kind of nod off later. But yeah, this heat is something else. So it took me about 4 weeks, I would say about a month, before I learned, hey, if you're gonna do any riding down here, if you ain't riding with somebody else or with a group or something like that, you need to just ride around 7:30, or you know what I mean, 7:30. And since I'm new down here, I don't need to be riding no 25, 30 miles out. Even though things down here there's no quick place. You can't just go from here to there and be at a store or something like that. Everything is 3 to 4, maybe 5 miles away down here, you know what I mean, in every direction. I mean, I went to the Bass Pro Shop. That was that took me almost forever to get there. I was like, wait a minute, when I was back home in Ohio, you know, I can run the Bass Pro Shop out at Forest Park from Cincinnati, and yeah, it's a little drive, but you know what I mean, it's still neighborhoods in between. Out here, look, you know, it's trees, it's all used to be swamp and forest area, and you know, then us dang humans came along, you know what I mean, and colonized it all and started tearing down trees in order for our paper mills to make buku. You know, a shout out to the paper mills, you know, everybody that live there. I got family that's helping run one of those paper mills, so I ain't got nothing negative to say about it. But you do see a lot of log trees down here. But yeah, I digress about getting off the temperature and the heat down here. yeah, I always stop talking when I get to like an intersection or something like that, because I need to pay attention. Because I've noticed some people drive kind of screwy from St. Louis down here, and it's just like I don't understand what they be doing sometimes. So normally I would come up here and turn right. As you can see there, we're in kind of a civilization right now. You see there's a Walgreens, a CVS. You know, we out of the woods and the thick of it all. You know, we get up here where some stores and different things, you know. But I've actually never been this way before, so why not? Let's see what's up. I ain't gonna stay out here in the dark and nothing like that, but we'll see what's this way. I appreciate y'all coming around, watching the video for a little while. I understand, because I'm a new YouTuber or a new-ish YouTuber, you know, most of y'all don't watch the complete and entire video. I wouldn't doubt that. Sometimes I kind of skip through stuff too, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I would appreciate it if you would go ahead and smash that like button for me, you know, at least subscribe to the page, you know, hit that bell notification. You know, these are all the things that I've been told I need to say. Because I do still, just for the heck of it, I mean, I enjoy making content and everything, but I would just like to see, just for the heck of it, if I could hit like 500,000 subscribers. That would just be cool beans, man. Like, and I know most of y'all are saying, man, you don't make enough content to have no 500,000 subscribers. I know that. And still, you know, I want a Ferrari. You know, but the way my checking account is set up, you know, I probably can't get that Ferrari, but I would still like it. So, but you know, asking people to just hit a subscription button is, you know, that's different. You know, I don't need no. It was a biker over there. That's all. I don't need no you know, big reason is. I almost cursed. I'm trying to keep this family friendly. You know, that's one thing I do need to work on is not cursing. So I apologize every once in a while if you get a, you know, a oh shite creeps out every once in a while or something like that. You know, it's usually because of somebody's driving or my driving. You know, either way. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, subscribing to the channel. I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, right now, we're all adventuring into territory that I've never been before, you know. I guess when you see a McDonald's, you kind of like, hey, well, it's a McDonald's, so I know I can at least stop there. There's a Wendy's, Burger King, Fairfield Inn and Suites, Arby's, different hotels. Okay, then. I'm on Coastal Highway. I understand Coastal Highway will take me all the way down to Florida, I believe. Not that I'm just going to decide to go to Florida right now. But one thing I did want to discuss, because I know it's in my intro video, is you see where I had my garage. This was up in my old place up in Cincinnati. I had my garage set up with all my car audio equipment and building fabrication tools and everything in there, and that was like my zen place to go. So I would go in there and I would put something together real quick, and it was just, like I said, it was my zen. I was at peace when I was doing that. When we moved down here, I still haven't found a place that I could either lease or buy a plot of land or lease a plot of land, maybe have like a pole barn or something like that built, so I can set up shop, you know, literally, you know, set up shops just so I can have all my things, because right now my stuff is in storage. And some of y'all, if you've seen some of the videos, you can see that when I get back from riding, I'm taking my bike to a storage facility. Because when I first got down here, you know, it would rain off and on all the time. And my bike was used to being in the garage all the time at home. And now since we moved down here, you know, we haven't found a home yet, so we're just in a townhouse. But the homes that we're staying in don't have garage access to it, so I'm kind of, you know, stuck in a rock and hard place right now. I'm sorry, I was just looking at it. I saw that was the state trooper up there. Wow, this is kind of cool, man. Coastal highway just goes straight like this. The only thing about going straight like this for a long time is you can kind of get drowsy, you know what I mean? You need some kind of, if not twisties, you need some kind of curves to keep your brain active. But I'm not complaining right now, you know what I mean? I got a full tank of gas. Hey, I'll go until, let me see, I think we got 45 minutes. They say if you hold your hand up to the horizon, for every finger, it's 15 minutes. So you just hold it up and put it up under the sun, and you can see how long it'll take until the sun goes down. I don't know if that's true, but why not? I'll go with it. Have faith. But getting back to having my garage, you know, if I could find some place to wow, this guy's coming up behind me fast. Okay, there you go, man. Get on over. If I could find some place like a garage bay or something like that I can lease out, or even buy the property or something like that, then I will. And that'll be a place that I can travel to and get things done, you know, when I'm not at work. Because if I don't have, they have some kind of service over there. If I don't have, oh wow, look at that. There's a median just sitting there. I've never seen that in the dark. It's one thing they don't have. They don't have street lights down here, man. It's like at night, this is probably like pitch black, man. But if I don't have a place to do my projects that I come up with, or, you know, for one, it's almost like riding a motorcycle. It's a perishable skill. So if you're not doing those different things as far as fabricating and building different things, you start to lose that skill, which means when you do get set up again, or when I do get set up again, I'd have to basically start over doing basic projects in order to relearn the skills that I've already kind of know now. You know what I mean? But I won't be looking to set up shop to have a place of business that just knocks in, bring in cars and trucks and do systems, or you know, door panels, subwoofer enclosures, things like that. Sorry, pardon me. But it'll be just little, you know, if I hear somebody talking, I might cut in and be like, hey, I heard you wanted to get a door panel or something done on your car. You want to get double speakers put in. Yeah, I had to speed up. I was kind of sandbagging it. The cars were behind me coming up on me. But you know, it'll just be something to do. You know, I can grab a project from somebody who might want something, you know, get it done, and let the you know, let it go by like word of mouth or something like that. You know what I mean? It won't be nothing where I'll be putting out cards and everything else to try and get business or anything like that, because I actually just enjoy doing this stuff, man. I don't do it to like make money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got a job for. You know, I make the job with money. If I get some money off of doing my projects, so be it. But I'm not gonna be doing it to the point where it's like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to pay my car note this month if I don't get a subwoofer enclosure done. Man, come on, man. You know, just like Boosie say, come on, dog. Come on now, dog. Man, I mean, it would really be dark out here. They got all of these poles up here with the power lines, but they don't have any lights on them. That is funny. And I know it's getting to about this time. This is probably where the deer and bear or whatever, I don't know if it's no bear down here, but I know deer start running across the road and stuff. So I'm kind of scanning up and to the side to make sure none of those guys run out, because you know, a deer only choose to run out on you when you like 12 feet away from him. Then he says, oh, I think I'll cross now, you know. But let's not talk that bad luck up. Also, I know you can't notice, True Fellowship. Wow, it's a big bay right there. But see, people have like these barns and bays like that, but I don't, you know, I need something that's got folks around it. I don't need nothing that somebody come and break into it at night and nobody seen anything, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe I have to find a plot of land, have something built. But I know you can't really notice, but I'm really working on it. I'm working on sitting up like higher, because when I slouch, watch what the camera does, and you guys can't see nothing. So I'm trying to work on sitting up. Makes me look like I have proper posture when I'm running. It even makes me talk funny. Instead of speaking in broken English, I speak in proper English. No, I really don't. And I guess there is one more thing that I can talk about, but that'll be in another video. So I do appreciate y'all taking this little ride with me. For those of y'all that want to hang around, I'm gonna let the battery go ahead and die out. But I'm gonna keep riding. There's a Dollar General. There's always a Dollar General somewhere, you can bet that. But I'm gonna keep riding. Leroy Baker Road. Boy, that's a long stretch. Woo-wee. You know what? I ain't gonna save it for the next video. I'm gonna talk about it now. Watch this. You know what kind of problems that is? Short people problems. My boy over at Last Shark Chronicles, I know you understand what I'm talking about, man. On these big beast road glides, street glides, any touring bike, man, when you got short people problems, man, this is a chore. It's not so much as a chore while I'm going, you know what I mean? But when you do things like pull up to a parking space, yeah, you can pull in, right? But if you gotta back up, you know, man, you got to pull your bike back, and you're sitting there on the balls of your feet. It can be a real hassle, you know what I mean? And it has gotten to the point where I'm like, man, I'm not going riding today, because I don't feel like doing that, because you will always get somewhere where you got to turn this beast around when it's almost still, standing still. You know what I mean? So it's just like I gotta back up. Now I do intend on getting that dirty air set up, just the quick rise. I believe that's what it's called, the rear. I'm not doing the front because I don't need anything with the front right now. Plus, you know, any improvement in this rear suspension would always be better. Wow, I think I'll start doing this from now on, man. This is pretty cool. I ain't got people speeding up all behind me. I ain't in traffic. I'm liking this whole country road deal. I'm digging how Savannah is. Savannah is a real chill place when it ain't burning hot. Let's put it like that. You know what I mean? Midway Hotel. Kind of guess what's going on there, but you know, to each his own. I don't even know if it says Oglethorpe Highway. I think I was on Oglethorpe the other day when I went to downtown Savannah. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm still on Coastal Highway, to tell the truth, because it did kind of branch off. Oh no, it still says Coastal Highway. Wow, boy, them zombies sound good, man. I know, I lost train of mind. I thought, man, I was talking about something and I totally lost what I was talking about, man. I don't know. That's one of the things I need to work with on, like, YouTube. Captain Joe's Seafood and Steaks. Those are one of the things I need to work on because I envy you guys. I envy you guys that can stay on topic when y'all talking about something, you YouTubers, guys and gals. There's no hate over here, but I envy you guys and gals that can stay on topic about what you talking about, because I just, sometimes I'll be like, let's talk about arrows in the street, and 30 seconds later, I'm like, man, look at the antenna up there and the lights that they use to put the antennas, put on the antenna, man. So I'm trying my best to stay on topic. I thought about getting like little Post-its and putting here on the tank, you know, or wearing the quarterback wristbands where it's got the little sheet on it. They keep their plays on there so I can just read the topics I want to talk about. I don't know, man, but I don't want anything to appear scripted. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't come off as authentic, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just YouTube shy. I don't know, man. But that's what I was talking about. I was talking about being short and being on these touring bikes. I'm 5'5" and a half. I used to be 5'6", but I had 2 back surgeries. I got 2, what are those? What do they call them? The bolts or whatever that they put in my upper thoracic, and I got the lower lumbar fused or something like that, and I think that took a ½ inch off of me. But even still, it makes it where it's kind of difficult for me some days to maneuver this bike around. Now that doesn't mean slow speed maneuvering. Like, I can do that to a fault, you know what I mean? And I know I told Robert Simmons, you know, be the boss of your motorcycle. I told him that I was gonna come to his class on Sunday, and I went home and I like went to bed, and the class or the practice session, I don't know what to call it, a class. The practice session was at 9 a.m. and when I woke up, it was like 12. And I was like, oh man. I was like, he gonna call me a big wuss and say that I'm FOS and everything else, man. So, sorry. But I will be, most of the time when I go out like for a ride or something like that, before I start riding, I know, see, I was starting to slouch. I kind of looked down and noticed my camera pointing down. I'm sorry, y'all. But most of the time before I go out, like do any kind of rides, I'll stop over in a parking lot and I'll do a few earth-size U-turns, you know what I mean? Because for some reason I cannot get, like, this road is 2 lanes right here. I cannot pull off a U-turn right here. Now if it was 3 lanes, cake, you know what I mean? But for some reason my brain, like he says, I feel that uh-oh moment, and I'm like, oh no, and I kind of straighten up the wheel, the handlebars, and I just make that turn bigger, man. And you know, and oh my goodness, don't let it be a car parked over there and I gotta do a U-turn. I'll just drive on down the road until I find somewhere I can turn around better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my mind is saying, man, you could do that. And it's like my eyes and my hands are like, yeah, but I'm not, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I gotta work on it, you know what I mean? But that's just to let you know, Rob, I'm not shirking. Well, I kind of shirked Sunday, but I overslept. That's not an excuse, because excuses are the tools of incompetence. Just to let you know, Rob, I do practice and do a few different little things, you know what I mean? But I do tell you what, Rob, I know I'm talking about short people problems and all that, but this goes out just to tell you, Rob, I hate the snowman. And I'm a grown man, and I can admit it. I'm very intimidated by trying to do that snowman. And I know if I come to your session and I gotta do that snowman, I'm gonna have real bad anxiety issues. And I'm telling you right now, I want to stay positive and say I'll knock it right out of the park, but I know how I am. It's gonna take a long time for me to learn that snowman. I just telling you, man. You know, I don't even know if I can do the intersection yet, because I've never done that. I do stuff like the in and out through the cones, or I take the four parking space U-turns, sometimes 5. I could like do the slow walk, or what you call it, the slow roll, whatever it's called. Yeah, things like that, but like taking off from a complete stop with the handlebars fully turned. And I know you say preload and give it and drag the rear brake, man. Because I don't have long legs, it feels like this bike is gonna turn over. And I'm like, bruh, like I always want to put my leg down for assurance. And even though I did buy rear saddlebag bars and even the drop guards, man, it's something about it. Like I know you say it, it's just the sensation. And right now, I just need to get over the sensation, man. And like I said, I'm working on it, though. I'm doing it at my own time. I had a few folks who was kind of criticizing me about not having, I told you, there go them log trucks, paper mills and 2x4s. But, yeah, I get criticized about, wait, man, what come you don't take your girl for a ride, man? I'm like, cuz I'm not 100% sure that I feel comfortable on here when I can't flat-foot this bike, which comes back around to the fact that I need to get that air suspension for the rear. You know what I mean? I think if I was able to drop this bike down just like that, you know what I mean, I'd be able to knock it out, and I could stand and plant myself on this bike so my wife could just get on, you know what I mean? Of course, we're going to have to practice getting on and off. I was thinking about making that a video so y'all can come along and watch the adventures of learning to ride 2-up with Dirty 30 and his wife. It's always cool when I see folks sitting on their porch in the evening, because like I said, this is the time to come out. You know what I mean? Then it'll be like nothing in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be a nice home. Like, you'll be like, wow, like y'all actually got plumbing out here? Anyway, see, I told you, I'm doing it again. I just went off on another tangent on just something. But yeah, short people problems. I'm gonna get that, like I said, I'll get that suspension together, and I'll see what stems from that. You know what I mean? Through it. Oh my goodness, look at that long. Oh man, I need to hurry up. Cause I gotta come down here, turn around, and come back. You know what I mean? Cause when it started getting dark and I'm looking at stuff like this, yeah, I started thinking Jason or grizzly bear or something gonna run out, man. No, man, I ain't trying to be that guy. Then some of these roads to the side that I could turn down look real suspect, so I'm like, man, no, let me hurry up and get through this. Oh yeah, and put down in the comments any not concerns, but anything that I'm talking about, man, feel free to put comments down there in the bottom. I'm still working on putting stuff in the description, because sometimes because I ramble, I don't like really know what to put in the description. Like for this video, I'll put 7:30 evening ride. Ramble talk. I don't know. Wow, I would have to decide to turn around on the longer stretch of Coastal Highway Knowing my luck, this will take me all the way to Florida going straight with no turnoffs. And all because I'm intimidated by making this 2-lane U-turn. It's causing me to drive all the way forward. And that feeling sucks. And although I will tackle different things in my life, this is not the place for me to try and do that and mess around and fall, hurt myself. You know, I mean, man, come on. I'll call my wife, be like, yeah, I need you to come down Coastal Highway and get me. She'd be like, what part of Coastal Highway? I don't know, just drive till you get to me. You'll see me. And then it'll be dark before she leaves because my wife takes her sweet time. Oh, wow, that's 95. Huh. I can hit 95. Which way is 95 south? Come on now. Which way is south? You know what? Never mind. Because I don't want to go. See, 95 north, say Savannah. I'm trying to think, did I go south when I left? So, I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, now this is where we were. I think this is where we were when we were coming back from Jacksonville. Well, look at that. If I'd have went 95 south, I'd have took us all the way to Florida or Brunswick. We about to head back to Richmond Hill. I'm gonna let the camera play out. If it stays with me, if it stays on, enjoy the ride. I know my exit is exit 94, so I ain't gonna have much to talk about on the highway because, for one, it sounds to me like it's loud, and I don't know what it'll do as far as picking up on this, as far as picking up on the mic. So I'm trying not to like yell, because the old mic that I had, I felt like I had to yell just to be able to get my voice audio through. So I'm gonna talk normal here. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just do a voiceover on this. But this Insta RS camera, whatever it's called, it's pretty decent. I like it. The quality on the mic is a lot better. And because I can set the level and knock down, it's got some kind of, I don't know, application where you can knock down the wind noise or something like that. But I'm sure most GoPro cameras have that. But you know, hey, just trying new things. I mean, you could be going a long, like, I found that I went a long way. Here, let me reset my miles. And I'll just add about 4 miles to it when we get back, so I can find out how far I actually went. But man, I can feel the heat coming up off of this thing, man. And it feels good outside now. Let me see what the temperature is. Wow, it's 87 degrees. I would punch it and do like 100, but I'm finding there's no need to really ride that fast on a Harley. Now, if I was on a Hayabusa or 600 or 1000 Fireblade or something, yeah, I want to scoot down here and just rock it down here. But man, I'm on this big touring bike, man. I'm enjoying this. The sun ain't out beating me down. You know, I can get home, I can feel good about it. The only thing about moto vlogging to me is that while you're talking, sometimes you get that itch right on the end of your nostril, and I gotta, oh God, I want to scratch it and I can't. Come on, man, if you're gonna pass the trucks, go ahead and do it. Don't be a wuss about it. Because I'm over here with you, so. Wow, I went pretty far. Alright, something stinks. Oh my goodness, what is that? Liberty Trail kind of smelling. Woo. I'm trying not to slouch. Oh, that's what stinks. They're over there burning something. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying not to slouch, but you know, when you're riding fast, you kind of get in that crouching position, you know. I'm trying to ride so y'all can see. Richmond Hill, wow, I went 12 miles, so that means I went about 20 miles out. Wow, I didn't think I went that far. Wow, I really did not think I went that far. I thought I went about 5, 6. That didn't let you know I was just, I guess I was daydreaming while talking. How do you do that? I don't know. I don't know, one of these days I'm gonna come up with a Sasquatch run or something. Only thing is, I'm kind of nervous about like being able to start like trekking through these woods, because a lot of this area is like swamp area, man. Like it's water, man. You know what I mean? So it's like I mess around and step into an alligator nest. You won't hear nothing about old 30 no more. Nah, man, I ain't doing all that. I don't know, I'm about to take one of these outdoorsmen with me down here or something like that, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all, remember to like, share, and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Go ahead and tell some folks about me. You know, and I swear as time goes on, it will be more and more stuff that I'll have on here as far as content. But yeah, tell your friends, family. Hey man, check out this guy Dirty 30, man. He's a pretty mellow dude, man. You know, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. You know, I'm working on doing some shorts. I just made one. I made my first short this past weekend of doing the Carnell stomp. And it did not at all come out the way I thought it would have. It was kind of rough, but it was my first time doing it. Hey, you know, I guess I'll get better with some shorts. Maybe I'll start doing some slow speed skills or something on that for my shorts, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't want to just be blowing smoke. You know what I mean? I want everybody to know that I am working on this stuff, man. So, but yeah, I would definitely appreciate a subscription to my channel. Like I said, I'm trying to reach 500,000, even 1 million, man. You know what I mean? I want my channel to go all the way to like Money Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? I even want him to subscribe. You know, I ain't asking for no money or nothing, but, you know, it'd be nice to just know that, you know, somebody big and influential, you know, join my channel, you know, just to watch. Let me watch what this little broke guy doing. Nah, nah, for real, but, you know, I'd appreciate it from y'all, though. As you can see, I'm trying to beat the darkness. You know, like in that movie Pitch Black. I keep looking over in the mirror like that to see it and make sure my camera's still recording. I don't want to be sitting here running my mouth and the camera turned off. I think the battery life was like 3 hours, but I don't know. I doubt if I've been out here 3 hours. I left it like, what, 7:20? It's like 8:14 now, if my clock is correct on the bike. But even still, I'm looking at the same clock, so 3 hours haven't went past. Let me see where this exit take me. Might be my exit. I know it's 94 coming from the other way, but this might be it. Nah, it wasn't it. No, it wasn't it. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Turns out, I just got off on the wrong exit. But I am on the right road. Still on Coastal Highway. I just got off on the wrong exit, but that's all fair and all because I don't live here. What am I talking about? I don't live here because I'm not from here. I live here, just not from here. Oh man, that's another thing about down here. Got these medians. Almost. See, I'm trying to get better at my U-turn. I swear to God I am, man. We'll go ahead and turn that off. See, oh man, that's what, oh, that hurt me. Cause every time I wanna like stop, like I come here wanting to use just my rear brake when I get down to like 7.65 miles an hour, you know what I mean? While I have my foot on, while I'm dragging the brake or actually pressing the brake down when I'm coming to a stop, it feels like my body weight is making the bike shift over, which means if I'm pressing on that, feels like I might fall. I'm not fall, but tip over. Oh, wait a minute now. All right, yeah. I'm just coming back the same. All right, I'm coming back the way that I went. I just got off on the E-way down there. All right, because there's the CVS at Walgreens I mentioned earlier, and I know y'all was probably staring down at the fairing because I was slouching. So I apologize again for that. Yeah, but it just feels so much better using my front brake doing that, man. Why does that feel so natural? Like, I know I'm supposed to just be using the rear brake. Another reason I want to get back home before it get dark is this issue with palmetto bugs out here. I think I talked about that in another video that might be coming along soon. But see, look at that, man. If I can find some stuff like that with bays in it, but see, that belongs to a company. They ain't gonna just rent me out a bay like that. And because I do vinyl wrapping, I need it to be somewhat clean. And you know, I got a bunch of mechanics in the bay with grease and crap going everywhere, you know. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud while I'm talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope the way I got my visor kind of, what? Low tire pressure. What are you talking about? How is it low tire pressure? It's 43 PSI. What is it supposed to be at? That don't make sense. I hope I didn't run over a nail or something, man. I tell you what, man, I don't have that tire package from Harley. Last time I ran over a screw, man. Cost me $300 on my rear tire, man. I had to pay for the tire and the install. And that sucked. So I might, you know, when I go to Harley tomorrow, I might just tell them, hey, man, I need a wheel tire package, man. And just go ahead, bite the bullet and go ahead and just pay for it up front, cause you know, cause you could have the best credit on earth and Harley be like, nope, we need all that up front. You can't pay monthly on this. You'd be like, come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to cut y'all off because I'm not taking the bike back to the storage unit tonight. I'm actually going home with it. It's not supposed to rain for like 5 days. So I'm hoping that it won't rain overnight, knowing my buzz of luck.